Hey everyone, trying to make sure that I'm so excited my video though. Hey everyone, so excited to make sure that I'm Scott. I'm going to show video up today. We're trying to, and today I'm going to be doing a story time on how I basically was like how I got into an argument with my cousin that I didn't know my cousin, and I'm gonna like kind of do a story time like a back. It's gonna be a long story time. But it's gonna be like, cause my father in this story time, it really like I didn't know that was my cousin. It's because my father went to jail. So yeah, my father went to jail, so I didn't know he was my cousin because I haven't like seen him. Like my father went to jail. I was like young when my father went to jail. He got out of jail like 3-4 years ago. 3 years ago probably. So around this whole time from I was like 7, 8 to 3 years ago, I didn't see none of my family on my father's side. We're gonna get into it though. Let's get into this video, y'all. And yeah, let's start this banger. So y'all, like I said, my father, I haven't seen him through that whole time. And when I didn't see him for that whole time, I didn't see nobody on my father's side. I was staying on my mother's side. I don't know, I just didn't go. And like I wasn't thinking about them for real. I was only really, I forgot about them. Like they just was in my brain, they was foggy. I didn't know them, I didn't remember them. None of that. So I had a TikTok account. And it was like, so, okay, at the time, like nowadays, I have 2 last names. I'm not telling y'all both my names. But like, I have 2 last names. And now I use my mother's side name. But back then I was using my father's side name. Or I was either using both as my TikTok. Right? And this story time happened like 2000 no longer than 2019. It was no longer than 2008, yeah, 19 probably, or 2020. I don't think 2019 probably, most likely probably. So I had a TikTok, and it was like Serenity Ford, because that's one of my last names, right? And hold up, y'all, I'm trying to see if I can find the username, because if I can find it, that'll be good. But Serenity Ford, right? And like I was making TikToks on it all the time. Everything. Then my cousin, we're gonna call her Asia, we're gonna call her Asia. She was like, she had texted me on his TikTok account. She was like, "You're my cousin." When I tell her, I'm like, what is she talking about? 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 And during the time my father went to jail, it was on Thanksgiving, I think. Like, I always had that in my brain. Like, it was on Thanksgiving. He asked me if I wanted to come with him, and that same day he went to jail. Like, I asked I didn't want to come with him because I was at my aunt's house. And we was having Thanksgiving dinner, playing with my cousins, doing all the extras. But she texted me. She was like, "You're my cousin," or something. She was like, I was like, what are you talking about? I do not know you. And how, basically, how, like, imagine a random person you don't remember or you don't know. They just text you and they like, "Oh, you're my cousin." At the time, I was like, how you gonna tell me if you're my cousin? But in reality, she was right. But we're not to that yet. We're not to that yet. I feel like the story time really gonna be short. Because we already had 3 minutes. I'm kind of like, no. Because there's like 2 other parts that I gotta go. But like, yeah. So, like I said, she was texting me like, "Oh, you're my cousin. Oh, I know you're my cousin because your last name is Ford, and all my family is Ford." Type all that. And all my family is Ford. So at the time, everybody was Ford, but she is a Friday. Like, that's her last name. So I don't know how she really thought that. But, like, I don't know why she was the one that came up to me and said that. But I guess she had my TikTok. And at this time, I was like, anybody have my TikTok? Because nowadays, well, I can't even say, is TikTok private? I don't be on TikTok like that. Can you private your TikTok? I don't know. But, like, I wasn't, like, texting people back, responding to randoms. Like, well, I was then. But, like, now I don't do that. So I was like, at the time, like, I was like, anybody on my TikTok, I was following I was following everybody and anybody back. But now I don't follow everybody back. Like, even on Instagram, like, I don't think I had Instagram at that time, but, like, you're not getting my Instagram, I don't know you. You ain't getting my TikTok, I don't know you nowadays. But then, I wasn't saying that about TikTok. I was like, you can get in, you can get in, you can get in. So she was texting me. She was like, oh, this is my cousin, like I said she was. So then we stopped texting. She was like, you my cousin. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like, we was young. We wasn't like, oh no, like, I want to fight you just because you said that. Like, who wants to fight somebody just because they said that? Like, you have to want to fight to do that. Like, you just want to get some anger out at that point. Like, that I don't mean, like, I be fighting anybody now, but, like, you have to be pressed to fight somebody just because of that. If you just fight somebody just because they made a statement that is true or not true, which was true. But, so I text her. Well, the texting was over. Then, I'm going to go to when I was at school one day. And my father picked me up. And he had just, like, got a job that week of, like, 2 days of. So, I was going to the school 13th Ave. But I think it's a new name now. Is it? No, it's not. So, I was going to 13th Ave. And I was like, yeah, I don't remember. But, like, I was either in 2nd or 3rd. I was in between 2nd to 5th grade. And, yeah, 2nd to, like, 5th grade at this time. Because I left in the beginning of 5th grade. And I went to the school I'm in now. So, my father, he had picked me up early. And he had dreads. And he took his dreads out with him. So, it was, like, a long process. We was in there for, like, about 7-8 minutes. And we had to ride outside, which was my sister's mother. So, she was outside, but, like, it took a long time because he was in jail, so, like, nobody knew him. Like, he wasn't in, like, oh, you come pick me up, or, like, my school didn't have his number or nothing. So, yeah, my school didn't have his number. So, right, I was, like, the school was, like, calling. Look at that, Lucia. My school was, like, calling or whatever. They were, like, trying to figure out, like, okay, he allowed to take me out of the school? So we left. I think we went to the house, her house or whatever, but we was chilling, vibing. No. Or, like, right after that, we went to my grandmother's house. But, like, in my grandma's house then, well, kind of still now, like, everybody was at her house. Like, you know that person, like, everybody be at their house, like, ooh, I'm about to go to my aunt's house because, you know, my cousin, auntie, granny, uncle, cousin, mother from the other side be over there, right? So that's how it is over there. So when I went over there, I didn't know nobody. I'm like, I'm at this place, I don't know nobody. I don't remember this place. I don't know who this is. But at the same time, I just knew to say hey to that grandmother. Like, I just knew. When I come in, I say, hey, grandma. The reason I knew to go say hey to my grandmother, because before we walked in the door, my father said, go say hey to your grandmother. I didn't even know what she looked like. I had to go find her, so I forgot to mention this inside the video. That's why I know. But, like, I've been to this place before. I just don't remember. I've been to this place before. But I don't remember. But my cousin remembered. She got good. Sorry, I just looked ugly around my nose. My cousin knew this place. She know I've been to this place. I didn't know her. So tell me why. This not even need to be greedy. I'm like, that's that same girl said I was cousins with her. When I walked in down, I'm like, that's that same girl said I was cousins with her. I'll be like, oh, how did you know what she looked like? I knew what she looked like because I went on her TikTok page when she had said she was my cousin. So, what? So I'm like, oh, that's that same girl. I sit down. Because, like, when you walk in, it's, like, clothes on the side. And there's, like, a couch. It's, like, a closet. Everybody's stuff here. All of that. I walk in. I'm like, oh. I just sat on the couch. It was so weird. Because tell me why she was on the couch. Tell me why she's sitting right here. I'm sitting, like, right there. We so apart from each other. Because, like, we're not saying nothing to each other. So then that's when my grandma, like, why they not talking? Why they not saying nothing to each other? Or why they acting like weird type stuff? She had said something like that. And then my father, I think I had told my father this. My father was like, oh, because they didn't know if they was cousins. That's how you know. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Because that's going to make it seem like, okay, I'm not going to say that. But, like, so then my grandma was like, oh, his name was cousins. And then my grandmother was like, oh, explain like, oh, we're cousins. We're cousins. Y'all was being when younger, and like we still like not to this day, but like to this day we are bringing it up and stuff. We are laughing at it. We are laugh about it. And she had said that when we started talking or whatever that day, she had said that how, and I don't think I got to talk no more, but she had said that If I do, they'll be on the screen probably or not. Because I will probably find them on this phone, but like I edit on this one. So she was like on how, oh, we used to play with, she said, like after when we got to talking, she was like, oh, she know you because we made TikToks. Okay, we made TikToks before. I mean, not TikToks. She was like, oh, we played with Barbies when you was over here, when you used to be over here and stuff like that. She was like, that's how I know you. Like, I got good memory, but like at the time, I didn't, like when my family was here, I really was only thinking about my father, and like I wasn't worried about them. Like memories with them faded out of my mind. Like it faded away. Yeah, y'all, that's really the end of the story time. If I find videos, I'll let y'all know. But like, that really is the end. Like, it was kind of like funny. Like, it was like, oh, she was right, and that's the only time I got ever been right. Cause Serenity, she's always right. But like, last time I was wrong. She was my cousin for real. And yeah, Asia's my cousin, and it was also like two of them. It be three of us, and we're like the oldest, and they be calling us something. They be like the three something. So, and if y'all hear anything in the background, that's because I had the window open. I forgot to tell y'all in the beginning. But I'm starting to like recording, so I'm going to get this video right here. But I'm probably going to edit it around, it's 3:19 p.m. That's not weird, 3:19 p.m. I never said 3:19 p.m. It's 3:19, and I posted, let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. This video will not start trappy. So on my account, I was showing y'all on my other thing. I go to my community and I said, don't mind like the Android emoji, cause don't worry. Okay. Now, I said, it's gonna be on the screen, matter of fact. It's gonna be on the screen. I'm gonna edit this probably now, actually. It's gonna be on the screen, and it says, hey, y'all, I'm going to post a story time around 9 p.m., so get ready, with a popcorn emoji. And, I posted that on, like, the community thing. This is literally my first one. Never did that before. So, I don't know if we can see how much views or something to get. I don't know. But yeah, it said that. So this video right here, this is the story time. Wait, hey y'all, I'm gonna post a story time around 9 p.m. So get ready. Yeah, that story time is the story time I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting this around 9 p.m. So get ready. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. This video was calm, cordial to me. Like I was just chilling, vibing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.